Hey! You! Yeah, I see you. How are you? No, really, how are you? I always say that in my videos. Just post below. Today's question comes from, you know what? I don't know where today's question comes from. Because so many people have asked it, so I'm not going to pick one particular person. And that is, what are my thoughts on the PlayStation Vita? There's that clock. Should I keep going? Yes, because I own it. Now, my thoughts on the PlayStation Vita. I'm really not interested. There you go. I said it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm just being honest, guys. I have really no interest whatsoever in the PlayStation Vita. Yes, it seems cool. It seems, well, not revolutionary at all. It's just, to me, another handheld attempt by Sony. Now, don't get me wrong. I do own a PSP, so I'm not some Nintendo fanboy and that I hate everything Sony does, because that's far from the truth. The PSP was a fine handheld, but I find myself now playing it a few months after getting it. So that is my main argument to myself of why I should not get the PlayStation Vita. Yes, it's going to be awesome on day one and the first week and maybe even the first month with the touch-sensitive controls in the back and insane graphics, because I gotta be honest, the graphics look pretty awesome for a handheld. It definitely kills a 3DS, but that's kind of my point. I don't play a handheld for killer graphics. I play a handheld just for an overall good time. Yes, Uncharted is going to be on the PlayStation Vita, which I gotta say is friggin' awesome as hell. But I just don't have that motivation from Sony for whatever reason. I'm perfectly happy with my 3DS, with the, you know, all the famous Nintendo franchises, Mario, Star Fox, Zelda, Mario Kart. All those games are phenomenal. I love them. I guess what I'm trying to say is the PlayStation Vita, while it's a very advanced portable console, it's just not doing anything for me right now. Now, granted, when they come out with the PlayStation Vita Lite, or whatever they're going to call it, and the price eventually drops, then yes, perhaps I'll buy myself one. But right now, I'm really not interested. And please, let me just say this again. I am not hating whatsoever. I'm just being honest. I'm mainly a console person anyway. I enjoy the high-def experience and surround sound and controller in my hand, and that's just how I am. But for handhelds, I prefer Nintendo for their franchises, so I guess that best explains it. And of course, guys, as always, I'd like to give you guys a free audiobook. This one is Changing the Game: How Video Games Are Transforming the Future of Business. Normally $19.95. It is yours for completely free. Just go to audibletrial.com/thecreativeone. You don't even have to type that in. The link is right below for your convenience. Sign up, register, just search this audiobook, and it is yours to keep forever. No, really, forever. It's a pretty cool deal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to ask your questions over at franco.com/ask. I'll see you next time. Yeah, I know, there's a freaking hurricane going on outside. What can you do?